Hey everybody, today is Tuesday. I'm writing the long day today. Tuesday, May 5th, comma. And the year is 2020, or 2020 for short. You guys remember, if I don't want to write the whole date, Tuesday, comma, May 5th, comma, 2020, then I can just write the month, which is 5, January, February, March, April, May. And then I can write the day of the month, which is also 5, because we've had 5 days in May so far. And then I can write the year, which is 20. I know that I've been doing that for a week or so now, but I really want to make sure that you know how to write the date. It's very important. I want to make sure that you know how to spell all the days of the week and spell all the months of the year, because that's something you're going to use forever and ever and ever. Okay? Now, we're still journaling. I want to give you permission, like I have before, that if you are not finished with a topic that we have done already, you have permission to write about that topic as well. And I also wanted to let you know, I don't know if you know this, it's okay to write a little bit in your journal in the morning. And then maybe after lunch, when something else happens and you think about something else, it's okay to go back in that journal and write again. Sometimes when I write in my journal early in the morning, I actually put what time it is. And I know a couple of weeks ago, you guys learned how to tell time in math with Miss Ellis. Sometimes I put the time and then I write, and that way later on in the day, if I go back to my journal because I think of something else I want to say, I put the time again so I can know when I look at it later, or when some person looks at it later, like a historian, because they're trying to figure out what was going on in the year 2020, then I know that I'm writing on the same day. Today, now, I don't know about you guys, but I personally am not watching the news a lot, because the news is like lots of like negative, and not a whole lot of positive things. But I am keeping up to date on all of the new rules that we're having. Like the new rule of like you can only go in the grocery store if you're wearing a mask, right? And we all know that rule of you're supposed to stay at least 6 feet away from people, which they're calling social distancing, but we're calling physical distancing, because we're allowed to be social. We're allowed to say, hey, how's it going? And we're just not allowed to be close to each other because of germs. So today I want you guys to think about all of the ways that we're having to act that's different, all of the new rules that we're having to follow. And I want you to write about the new rules that we have in our world. And if you don't know some of them, you can always talk to the people that you live with and get ideas. So, good idea? Okay. One thing that I heard, I think Miss Ellis was telling me this, that one of her students in his journal, instead of saying dear journal, he was saying dear future Julian. Yeah, because he's kind of writing to the future so that people know what's going on. He's making his time capsule so that when he looks at this from way far in the future, it'll be himself. And so he's writing to himself in the future. Julian, I hope that's okay that I shared that, because I think that's a brilliant idea. So you could do that if you want to, too. Like I could say, dear future Miss Courtney. And so when you look at it later, like in the years to come, and you can truly see what was going on. Okay, so your writing prompt today is think about all the new rules and write down all the new rules. You could even make a list of new rules if you want to. Okay? Happy journaling. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you like a freebie lesson on how to write a letter. So tune in on Wednesday.